Although there is no shortage of wealthy people in the world, the wealth of Arab royals seems to bear an extra stamp of prestige and extravagance. With their many luxurious palaces, fleets of expensive cars, private jets, and super yachts, they have basically anything that money can afford. And Saudi Crown Prince Mohammed bin Salman, aka MBS, is no exception. With a net worth of $2 trillion, he has often made headlines for his lavish spending habits and extravagant lifestyle. And some of his extravagant acquisitions include a $450 million Leonardo da Vinci painting, a $689 million yacht, and a $300 million French chateau, which is considered the most expensive home in the world. While some may criticize his spending habits, others argue that his wealth allows him to enjoy the privilege of living life to the fullest. Furthermore, the Crown Prince's Vision 2030 aims to diversify Saudi Arabian economy and reduce dependence on oil. His investments in the technology, entertainment, and tourism sectors are believed to be steps towards achieving this goal. In this video, we'll take a closer look at the prince's extravagant life, his fortunes, and his opulent taste, which have been widely documented, making him a subject of both fascination and criticism. But first, a quick introduction to the prince. The 37-year-old heir to the throne, Mohammed bin Salman, who will succeed his father, King Salman bin Abdulaziz Al Saud, is presently the Prime Minister of Saudi Arabia and also the head of the Council for Economic and Development Affairs in his country. He was born into the royal family of Saudi Arabia on August 31, 1985 in the city of Riyadh, and is the seventh son of the king. The prince has a bachelor's degree in law from King Saud University, Saudi Arabia's oldest university. He worked for many governmental agencies after graduation, but his actual rise to power began when he was appointed special advisor to his father, who was the governor of Riyadh at the time. When Naif bin Abdulaziz passed away in 2012, Prince Mohammed's father took over as crown prince. Once King Abdullah bin Abdulaziz died 3 years later, the prince's father ascended to the throne at the age of 79. And although Crown Prince Mohammed is not yet king, he basically runs the country for his father, guiding it through various social and economic transformations. Crown Prince Mohammed bin Salman has made some big changes, including lifting the ban on women driving, which doesn't seem like a big deal, but it is since we are talking about Saudi Arabia, and he is also focusing on modernizing the country's economy. However, his leadership has been criticized for its human rights record and diplomatic blunders. The Oil Kings. It is impossible to talk about any member of the royal family of Saudi Arabia without first bringing up the topic of oil. So we will have to begin by introducing you to Saudi Aramco, the state-owned oil giant, which reached a record-high valuation of $2 trillion in 2019, making it the world's most valuable and lucrative firm. And its owners happen to be none other than the Crown Prince. The country has relied significantly on oil exports to drive its economy, cementing the royal family's position as one of the wealthiest and most powerful in the world. However, the Crown Prince has made efforts to diversify the economy and reduce its dependence on oil, with his vision for 2030 including plans for major investments in sectors such as tourism, technology, and renewable energy. For example, his work has already led to the creation of NEOM, a $500 billion futuristic city that is being built from scratch, and the loosening of strict social laws to attract more foreign investment and tourism. Quick note, we already have a video that covers NEOM and Saudi Arabia's linear city, The Line, in detail, so if you're interested, be sure to click on the link in the description bar below. Carrying on these changes that he's bringing about could possibly take the focus off of oil and help the country's economy grow in the long run. While it will take time to see the full results of these efforts, they represent an ambitious plan for Saudi Arabia's future. The most expensive and extravagant purchases of Prince Mohammed. His super yachts. The prince possesses not one, but 2 yachts, which he uses strictly for pleasure. He purchased the first one, called Pegasus 8, in 2008. The super yacht has a helicopter pad, a golf driving range, a cinema theater, a dance floor, a barbecue, and bars. Basically, anything anyone could want on a yacht. The Crown Prince is the owner of a second 440-foot, $689 million super yacht called the Serene. This mammoth vessel is extravagant in every sense. One of the world's largest yachts, the Serene was officially ranked as the world's 9th largest vessel when she was delivered. Her annual maintenance costs between $25 and $35 million. The super yacht can seat 24 guests in 12 staterooms, including 1 master suite, 1 VIP suite, 7 doubles, and 3 twins. It has room for 62 staff members who will make sure that guests have a luxurious stay. 7 swimming pools, an underwater viewing area, and a health spa are among the yacht's features. The beach club occupies almost the entire length of the yacht's interior, making it a great indoor-outdoor location for people to enjoy at sea level. One of the most modern swimming pools created on a super yacht may be found at the beach club. The yacht caters to families by providing a separate play area for kids. An indoor climbing wall, a jacuzzi, and a rooftop wet bar are all available. On the sun deck of the Serene, you'll find a second spa pool for use when cruising the water. There are 2 helicopter landing pads on the yacht, and it also has a teppanyaki grill and a pizza oven, both of which are great for entertaining. Modern and opulent, with meticulous attention to detail, the yacht's interior is a sight to behold. Luxury transportation. The Washington Examiner stated in early 2023 that bin Salman was the owner and controller of Sky Prime Aviation, the private aviation business that operates a fleet of luxurious private jets equipped with the latest technology and amenities. So when it comes to air travel, the Crown Prince can rely on Sky Prime Aviation to provide him and his high-end clients with a superior flight experience featuring luxurious amenities and tailored services. Mohammed bin Salman's cars. When it comes to his land transportation, despite his claims that he isn't interested in cars, the Crown Prince has a garage full of exotic rides, such as Ferraris, Lamborghinis, a Bugatti, and a variety of BMWs and Land Rovers. If this is how many cars the prince has when he's not interested in them, just think of how many there would be if he did fancy them. Moving on to his most extravagant and lavish home. In 2015, Prince Mohammed paid an eye-watering $300 million for a chateau in France, which was labeled the world's most expensive home at the time. News of the Saudi prince's purchase of the Chateau Louis XIV in Louis Vuitton west of Paris did not emerge until 2017, and when it did, it caused a stir in the luxury real estate market. The Chateau Louis XIV is a 54,000 square foot mansion located outside of Versailles that boasts an unbelievably opulent and luxurious interior, fitting for a prince with a taste for the finer things in life. The palace is truly breathtaking. The architecture is magnificent and the grounds are vast. The Chateau Louis XIV was meticulously designed to reflect the grandeur of the 17th century French monarchy. It features ornate details, extravagant furnishings, and modern amenities such as fountains, a sound system, lights, and air conditioning that are all controllable by an iPhone. The luxury estate also features a theater, wine cellar, and moat with a glass underwater room. Leonardo da Vinci's Salvator Mundi. In 2017, a record-breaking $450 million was paid for a painting thought to have been made by the Renaissance master Leonardo da Vinci. The artwork depicts Jesus Christ with a crystal orb in his left hand and in his right hand raised in a gesture of blessing. It is considered one of the most expensive paintings ever sold. Salvator Mundi, which means Savior of the World in Latin, is believed to be one of the very few paintings by da Vinci still in existence. The winning bid was made by none other than Prince Mohammed over the phone in complete secrecy. The painting has not been seen publicly since the sale, and as of 2023, its whereabouts remain unknown. But reports suggest that the prince plans to display the controversial artwork in his native Saudi Arabia and is already constructing a gallery for the purpose. Private island getaways. Private islands are becoming increasingly popular among the uber-wealthy as a way to escape the crowds and have a secluded vacation. In 2013, Villa, a private island in the Maldives, opened a number of unique villas and high-end rental apartments to attract some of the wealthiest tourists in the world. The royal family of Saudi Arabia has a tradition of taking vacations in the Maldives and other exotic places. A typical weekend for the prince and his entourage include a big party with friends and business contacts and lavish entertainment. And so, when the Saudi prince discovered this location, he inevitably fell in love with it, put down a whopping $8 million, rented out the entire island and everything on it, and then invited a gigantic guest list that included some of the world's biggest celebrities and entertainers. Everyone arrived by boat or seaplane and had their own private villa to stay in during the festivities. The prince spared no expense in making this a truly spectacular event with extravagant decorations and gourmet cuisine. It was a stunning display of wealth and luxury that left many in awe. Well, that wraps up our video today for the incredibly expensive lifestyle of Saudi Crown Prince. If you've enjoyed this video, there's something you can do that doesn't actually cost a penny. Click that like button and subscribe button so that you can continue to get content just like this in the future. Let us know your thoughts about the Saudi Crown Prince and his crazy wealth in the comment section down below. And if you enjoyed this video, please be sure to share it with your family and friends. Thank you so much. We'll see you in the next one.